tyres, right? Can you ever get the right tyre for the conditions? Well, in the UK it's difficult, because if you live outside the national park areas, Cumbria, the Peak District, etc, etc, and most of Scotland, you're going to be riding on this stuff. The dreaded tarmac, and then you're going to be riding on this stuff, grass, and then you're going to be riding in this stuff, various types of mud, loam, farm slurry, and maybe, just maybe occasionally, some gravel. So what you want is an all-round tyre, and there are very few all-round tyres made today. And I'm going to show you one that the company who makes them doesn't even say is an all-round tyre, and that is WTB Resolutes. Now I've got a confession to make, because the WTB Resolute was my first ever gravel tyre back in 2018, because, well, to be honest, it was the only tan wall I could get, and I wanted tan walls. So I've run these tyres off and on for 5 years. So when the guys from Wilderness Trail Bikes said, "Oh, we really like your review of our saddle, is there anything else you want to review?" I was like, well, can I have some tyres? Can I have some Resolutes? And they said yeah, because they hadn't got anything else coming out. So why not? Resolutes. I mean, it was a no-brainer for me, because I think Resolutes are the best all-round tyre for the UK. Well, definitely for Worcestershire, and again, outside the Peak District and Lake District. Now, I know what you're going to say. Jack of all trades, master of none. And that's 100% correct. It's not a master of everything. No tyre ever can be. Now, though, a lot of people use their gravel bike as a winter road bike with full mud guards, and those slick tyres you can get, which are like up to 50mm, brilliant on the tarmac. You know, really cushioning, set up tubeless, they're great for winter. And on this stuff, spot on. On this stuff, you're going to die because there's no grip. Now, you can have a tyre like the Cincherato S, which is made for soft conditions, and you know, it's okay on the tarmac, it's bearable, but it will slow you down. But on this stuff and this stuff, it's fab. You keep pedaling, you'll basically go anywhere. Now, come to the Resolute. It's amazing what these little knobbles can do, because they'll roll. They've got this centre ridge, they'll roll quite well on tarmac. They're not a semi-slick, they're not a slick tyre, they won't roll as good as those, but they're acceptable. You can still bowl along at normal speeds and keep up with other people. But these side knobs, when you're in this stuff, they allow you to proceed, and you can actually turn in them, and you can climb in them. Set the pressures right. I think these are about 30 on the front, 32 to 35-ish on the back on this bike. I'm not the lightest of riders, as you can see. And as long as you can keep pedaling, they'll keep on going. Obviously, you've got to use a bit of technique. You've got to vary your position so your weight is spread, so it won't dig in or it won't spin. Don't stand up, you know all that, you're experienced riders. But I have to say, I love these tyres. They are the best all-round tyre for all weathers. I think this is the gravel industry, is that such a thing's best kept secret, because everyone wants super slick or aggressive mud tyres, but in reality, for UK riding, definitely, you just want something you can put on and forget, especially now we've got tubeless, because although it's great, puncture resistance and self-sealing, But you know, once you get to winter and you want to swap tyres, it's a bit of a ball ache. You know, back in the day when you had inner tubes, you know, you could swap it in 5 minutes. And then if you've got a weekend coming up that's going to be super dry, you know, you can swap your tyres straight back. You don't really want to faff about. So, WTB Resolute, best all-round tyre in the UK for UK conditions. Drop me a comment down below if you don't agree or you've got an alternative. They bowl along very nicely on tarmac. Even at this lower pressure. So let's see what they're like in a bit of mud. Right, this climb coming up is probably the slickest, rootiest climb around here. So the tyres can go up here, they can pretty much go anywhere. However, the routes are very slippy, and so it's all down to my technique and some luck, and the rest is up to the tyres. Let's see how we go. Very mulchy with leaves and fruit, and dodgy as heck coming down here. Don't want to put too much power on. The tyres do the murder. Whoa. Yes, they're bitten in. Oh, it's really bad. It's the worst I've seen it since last winter. Now the rooty bit. Now it's all about line shots. Oh yeah, pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. So came from right down there, and yeah, look, the tyres, they've already started to clear, which is exactly what you want for a mud tyre. They will clog up, but when you get a bit of movement, they should shed the mud, and these definitely have. Well, the sidewalls haven't, so you can see how muddy it was, and you can see how this wind wing has worked as well. Totally dry from here, well, upwards. Anyway, watch the wind video up here. But this is the Resolute all-rounder video. I don't think you can do better than a WTB Resolute. I'd love to show you what the sidewalls look like, but they're covered in proper brown, even though they're tan wall. Thanks for watching this Wilderness Travel Bikes Resolute tyre video, I forgot to say that they are 42mm, and they're only 42mm. You can't get any other size, which makes them right in the sweet spot between 40 and 45mm. So you could even put mud guards, full mud guards on if you've got clearance on your bike. That'd be awesome then. So check out ukgravelco.com, at ukgravelco on Instagram, and please, if you haven't already, and I know 87% of you watching this aren't subscribers, if you click the subscribe button, I'll celebrate with some cheese. Thanks for watching.